Hey guys, Carolyn here, and today I'm going to be doing a 10-minute rant video slash chat video about making your own music in K-pop. And the reason I really want to talk about this is because it's recently once again become a topic of discussion. I feel like I've talked about it before a couple years ago, but I feel like it has changed recently. So a lot of groups are now making their own music. Groups who didn't used to make their own music are now making their own music. Rookies are debuting with their own music. And then you have groups who have been around for a while or who are new as well who get hated on because they don't make their own music. So today I just wanted to discuss, and feel free to leave me your thoughts in the comment section down below on this topic and whether you think it is essential for K-pop groups to make their own music or to not make their own music. So let me know about that in the comment section down below. But yeah, let's get into this. So first of all, I want to start this off by saying that I like groups who produce their own music, and I also like groups who don't produce their own music. It's never been something very essential for me standing a group. It is cool when my favorite group makes their own music and releases a song that they have made or participated in. It doesn't happen all the time for my groups. All of my ultimates will release music that they have made, but it's almost never the title track, at least for the full group promotions. So A-Pink, After School, Super Junior, Monsta X, and Infinite, all of them have members who do participate in making music somewhere on the album, but it's not really something essential. But then I also stan groups like BTS and BAP and VIX and 17, you know, other groups who do make their own music and who are very favorite groups of mine as well. So it's never really something that's been essential for me personally. When I first got into K-pop back in 2009, it was like almost odd if you made your own music, because K-pop groups were like company made. Company says, here, you're all friends now, go release this song that this other person made. And that was the way it was for everyone. And maybe not everyone, but a lot of people did not make their own music. At least like the general mainstream K-pop groups, a lot of them did not make their own music. You could say Big Bang did make their own music, that was very true, but Big Bang was also like, whoa, they make their own music, that's pretty cool. I don't know, K-pop to me has always been very not focused on making your own music. I feel like until a few years ago, nobody really cared if you made your own music very much. Like nobody really like put that much emphasis on like, well, this group makes their own music. So I honestly don't really care if a group makes their own music. The thing that is most important, I think, it should be most important to everyone. It is cool if you make your own music. I think that's great, but at the end of the day, if your song is good, I'm going to like the song. I don't know, I saw this video, I'm sure you've all seen it too, the video going around of the person who produced songs on Luna's newest album, seeing Luna perform the song and like crying over it and reacting to it because she was so excited that her song was getting performed. This person obviously does not want to be an idol, which is, they wanted to make music. That is something they're passionate about. They wanted to make music and they wanted people to perform music that they had made. And I think there are K-pop idols who feel the same way too. They want like their group to perform this song, or there are idols who produce for other K-pop groups, you know. So it's like, but I feel like they feel that same sense of accomplishment like when their group promotes it. But there are producers, people who are not idols, who also feel this same like sense of accomplishment and like pride, and they're so excited when they see a group performing their song. And same thing with choreography. If the group doesn't make the choreography, like the choreographer probably is like, oh, they did such a good job, like this looks awesome. So I think that saying that all K-pop groups should make their own music does take away from their own choreography and all that stuff, does take away from the fact of these other people who maybe are trying to make money making music, but not in the idol way, you know what I mean? It's super cool if your idol makes their own music and produces their own music. I think that's fantastic. And like I said, I stan groups who do it both ways. But I also don't think it takes away from a group's comeback when somebody in the company said, this is the producer we're working with, we bought this song from the producer, this is the song you're going to sing, and this is the song you're going to dance to. And I don't see that there's anything wrong with that as well. Do want to say though that, for example, Wooyeon's album from Infinite, Wooyeon does make music, and I think it's fantastic music. His music is so good. Same with Donghae of Super Junior. I think his music is so good. And Jonghyun of SHINee made amazing music during his time with us. And I love listening to songs that I know that the person who's singing them also like made and participated from start to finish in that song. I think that is also super special. So I don't think it's really something that you have to do it one way or the other, because I feel that same kind of feeling, maybe not the exact same kind of feeling, but just as strong of a feeling when I listen to like Sorry Sorry. Like, it's just a song that I have like such a good connection with. I don't know, that sounds weird. Sorry Sorry is like not an emotional song like at all. Yeah, it's just a song that I really like because it was one of my first K-pop songs, and it's just a song that I really like. But did the Super Junior members make that song? No. No, they didn't participate in that song, and that's okay with me. But maybe that is something that is super important to you with groups that you stan, and there are definitely plenty of groups who make their own music out there, but I do want to say that a lot of those groups have at least some B-sides that are not made by them. It's very, I don't think it's extremely common for every single song on a K-pop idol's album to be made by the idols themselves, because let's be real, K-pop groups make comebacks like every 2 months, 3 months now. Like, that has become the new norm. And sometimes you can't pump out that much music, so you do need to ask other people for help, because maybe you only had 3 songs and you're trying to release a mini album. Like, you do need a couple more songs from other people, and the rappers will like make their own raps and stuff. But besides that, which that's not really what I'm referring to, is like rappers writing their own raps. That's something completely different, unless the song is all the rapper, like, yeah. But which I'm not discrediting people who do that either, but I feel like that has become pretty norm in K-pop. I don't know. Well, I think it's amazing if you make your own music. I think that's fantastic, but also at the end of the day, I don't think it's necessary for K-pop. K-pop was never, I don't know, what can I compare it to? Like, it's never been, and American music's not like this either. It's never been like the singer makes all of their own music. Like, the first person I thought of was Taylor Swift. I don't know why, but Taylor Swift used to make like all of her own music, and that was her. But I wouldn't say that like the Jonas Brothers just released a new song and they didn't completely make that song. That's okay. Like, I don't think that any sort of music needs to be completely made. And like, even BTS have worked with other producers and other people to make their songs on their albums, and 17 works with different people as well. Like, I don't know, it's an interesting thing that we didn't used to have to think about, and now we do think about, like, does this group make their own music or do they not make their own music? And I guess it depends on how, I don't know what it depends on, but I think it's just an interesting thing to think about. Red Velvet doesn't really make their own music, like, but people still like Red Velvet, so I don't think it should really determine whether or not, or Twice don't make their own music and people love Twice, so I don't know. Blackpink don't make their own music, and that's okay, and I think that that doesn't make them any worse. Like, Blackpink isn't worse than BTS because BTS make their own music and Blackpink don't make their own music. Like, they're still both very popular K-pop groups. So yeah, that's just my thoughts on this. I feel like it's not super essential for you to make your own music in K-pop, and honestly, 99% of the time, not that much. I would say like 90% of the time, I don't really even think about who made the song. I just think about whether or not the song is good. And I think with so much music being released these days, a lot of people are like that. Like, a lot of people are just like, oh, this is a good song. And then an afterthought is, oh, this person made the song. It's never like, this person made the song, oh, this is a good song. Well, I won't say never, but because when Wano is supposed to release a song on a Monsta X album, I do anticipate that song because, again, I like the way he makes music. Same with Donghae, same with Wooyeon. Other, like, really, but those are like my top biases, so that I feel like is also different. But anyways, that is just my thoughts on this topic. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below, and if you have any other things that you would like me to talk about, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!